We begin at 5 with new information about how the water main break occurred, resulting in the boil water advisory for the northeast side of Grand Rapids.
The city says the first of 2 rounds of testing came back negative for bacteria, and testing will continue to see if the advisory can be lifted sometime tomorrow.
13 on your side's Jeremiah Brown is live outside City Hall right now with the information we learned today from the city. Jeremiah.
Well, Julia and Elena, this morning we learned that around 12:30 Sunday afternoon, a 12-inch water main that connects water to the northeast side of the city failed, and pumps at pumping stations then began to shut down afterwards due to the loss of water pressure. And it's because of the loss of that water pressure that bacteria and non-treated water could have entered the pipes, resulting in this boil water advisory.
I speak for this entire body that many of us have talked to residents and business owners, and we feel terrible about the disruption, especially to our small businesses who weren't able to open yesterday.
City officials apologizing to the public this morning at the city commission meeting.
First round of samples were collected yesterday morning. They are on the bench right now. They will be analyzed probably here in the next hour or so.
The infrastructure has been repaired for the 12-inch water main that failed early Sunday afternoon near Union and Leonard. Now the water is being tested to make sure it is clear of any bacteria and untreated water that could have entered the pipes.
And hopefully all things come back in a positive light for us, and at that point then we'll be 24 hours away from potentially lifting the boil water tomorrow.
The city also still investigating the exact cause, but say aging infrastructure is a factor. The city manager saying the system responded correctly to the break, making sure pumping stations would not burn out.
We're looking at 2 parts of this: the infrastructure that failed, and then the corresponding technical and electronic automated things that happen in the system. And so that's the reason why both our water department and our city engineer will be evaluating this.
City Manager Washington thanking the crews for acting quickly to allow for limited use of water during the boil water advisory.
Right now, it's just a matter of making sure that it's potable and drinkable.
The first test came back negative, but the boil water advisory still remains in effect. The city manager says that they are still analyzing the full impact to see if there are other ways for the city to assist in the recovery. Right now, live in Grand Rapids, I'm Jeremiah Brown, 13 on your side.
So while the wait continues for that final water test, bottled water distributions continue for those who still need clean water. 13 on your side's Micah Cho is live at the Leonard Street location where the city of Grand Rapids and Spartan Nash are continuing their partnership from yesterday. Micah.
Hi, Juliet. Volunteers have already given out, let's try that again. Volunteers are giving out around 300 cases of water per hour today. Let's take a look at this line and how quickly we're moving along, and we'll get to that in a second. But yesterday, crews had about 3,000 of cases of water to give out. Already today at 5 o'clock, volunteers have given out over 2,200 cases of water, and we still have a few hours left to go. And again, it looks much more differently today than yesterday. At about 1 car length apart, volunteers have multiple pallets of water ready to go put into cars and drive off. I think the total amount of time a car spends in the line, as you can kind of see these cars moving, these are the ones I'm talking about, is about 30 seconds. We talked to some drivers earlier this morning about what these pickups mean to them as the boil water advisory stays in effect.
I guess you could say in short word, yeah, I'm glad they did what they did and trying to get it done as quick as possible for the citizens of Grand Rapids.
Really helpful. We could drink water, get thirsty, get water to kids and stuff like that.
This distribution will continue until 8 o'clock tonight. Again, we're at 1625 Leonard Street Northeast. That's 1625 Leonard Street Northeast, and you do not need an ID to get your free case of water. For now, live in Grand Rapids, Micah Cho, 13 on your side.
Micah, thank you. But not everyone can drive or get to the city's water distribution event. But neighbors are coming together to make sure everyone has what they need. 13 on your side's Lauren Baker spoke with the Crescent Neighborhood Association today. And Lauren, how many houses is this organization trying to help?
The association says it plans to help at least 85 houses in and around the neighborhood, and requests are still coming in. We were there as volunteers delivered water to elderly or immobile residents that actually live right above them. Each household got a case of water to help them get through the next couple of days. The group says it's focusing on people who either can't drive or don't have access to transportation permission to get to the larger water distribution event that's underway right now. Volunteers are also stopping by and grabbing water to deliver to houses in need. Dana Montgomery, a board member of the association, says it's important that people stick together and help others when situations like this happen.
I think it's important because all we have is each other. We have to take care of one another, especially in times like this. The systems are not going to take care of us. All we have is each other to be able to take care of one another.
And the help actually didn't stop there. Hours after we first talked to this neighborhood association, the organization received donated water from Meyer Grocery. This is video of them unloading 70 more cases of water that will be given out to people who still need clean water. And if you're one of those people who still needs water, you can reach out for help. The association says it has a form on its Facebook page you can fill out right now if you still need water. If you have water or a monetary donation, or you just want to volunteer, you can reach out to the organization. Reporting in the newsroom, Lauren Baker, 13 on your side.
A popular Crescent ice cream shop officially opened up for the season today, with precautions in place, of course, because of that boil water advisory.
Frosty Boys started serving ice cream at 2 o'clock this afternoon. As of right now, the hard serve ice cream is unavailable because they need running water for those scoopers. They're also unable to serve slushes, freezies, and glaciers at the start of the season.
Employees are also taking a number of safety measures, including washing, rinsing, and sanitizing equipment and surfaces with jugs of purified water. Frosty Boy will be open until 9 p.m. tonight.
We've also learned that Grand Rapids Public School students will be back in class tomorrow after school was canceled today because of the boil water advisory.
13 is on your side with information and resources during the boil water advisory. Text the word water to 616-559-1310. We will text you with information on Grand Rapids boil water advisory, including free bottled water distribution, a map of the impacted area, and how to use water safely.
And we will continue to cover the boil water advisory as it continues through at least Wednesday. So be sure to tune in to 13 on your side on air and online for the latest information.
Today